Hello and welcome to Life as It Is with me, Dora Middleton. In today's segment, I would like to talk about people that consider themselves damaged goods. And the reason why I say it that way is because I have a lot of associates, friends that I talk to that will tell me, that they're damaged. And I find myself asking them, why do you consider yourself damaged goods? Okay. And they would say, well, because of the things I've dealt with in life and because of the relationships I've been in, I have hangups about this, I have hangups about that. And sometimes it's hard to please because you're afraid of being hurt or you're afraid of being misused. So that's how they explain to me why they call themselves damaged goods. I personally think I that no one should call themselves damaged goods actually. Everyone has issues at some point in their life, but I just don't believe damaged is the word that anyone should associate with themselves. But my question is, how do you handle people that feel that way? How do you handle people that do have a lot of different hangups? Because, I know people that have issues with commitment because they've been used, they've been misused, they've been cheated on. So, therefore, when they are in a relationship with you, they put you through the ringer, they put you through hell because they are so afraid of being hurt again or misused to where if anything that you do, if you even have a conversation outside of a conversation with them, they are thinking you're cheating. You can't associate yourself with anyone because you're cheating. You're not treating them right. You're disrespecting them just by holding a conversation with another person of the opposite gender. You know, I met people like that. I know men like that, that has been so beaten down relationship wise to where they have no trust. They can't trust you no matter how good you treat them and no, how well you've been treating them and how honest you are with them. It's always in their head that you're cheating or you're going to leave them or there's a problem. It's like in their head they feel that there is a problem there when in all honesty it isn't. They are the ones that's making the problem. That's why my question is, how do you handle a person that is damaged? I find myself being a shrink psychiatrist. In most cases, I have helped a lot of them find who they are, deal with the problem at hand, really go within themselves and figure out exactly what is going on to make them better. And a lot of them do appreciate my help, and I like the fact that I could be of assistance to them. But sometimes it's hard, even for a person like me that's really laid back, that's calm, that it will always give a person a shoulder to cry on, or just a shoulder or an ear to listen. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it becomes overwhelming where you have to catch yourself and be like, wait a minute, what am I doing? I'm not equipped to take on all these burdens. What should I do? And you don't want to turn your back because this is just not the godly thing to do. If I know that I can help you, I'm going to help you. But sometimes it drains me. I'm drained to the core. I don't know what way to go because I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay. Now we just had this discussion about what happened in your life, the trauma you've had. How do you want to deal with it? And the first thing a lot of them tell you is, I can't. I don't want to deal with it. I just can't. Okay, but you don't want to deal with it. You can't deal with it. But then you bring You bring all the burdens to me. You want to keep telling me about them. You don't want to fix them. You don't want to get to the root of the problem. You just want to keep complaining about it instead of letting someone help you. That's the problem I have. I can't keep allowing you to drain my energy if you're not willing to help yourself. There's not one person out here that hasn't been hurt in a relationship, or that hasn't had some type of issue within their life, even as a child, teenager, college student, grown up, whatever, that hasn't haunted you a little bit. And when I mean haunted, just something that you've dealt with in your life that gets you a little bit upset, a little bit annoyed. I mean, we all have had situations like that where you're like, oh my God, not this. No, not dealing with it. We all have them. I think the thing is how do we handle it? And that's what I try to tell the people that I know that consider themselves damaged goods. You have to face up to the fear that you're having. Whatever happened to you, talk about it, get it out. Let's figure out how to find a solution to fix your problem, because you can't continue to be in this funk. Because if you're in a funk and you want to be in a relationship with someone, or you want a friendship with someone, and you're not willing to get out of the funk that you're in, then you're bringing that shit to someone else. That's why I tell the people that I've helped, if you want help getting this situation taken care of, then let's do it this way. Let's get to the root of the problem. What caused you to feel this way? What is going to be the solution to get you out of feeling this way? And if they're not willing to help me find a solution for them, I've made up in my mind. I can't deal with it. I'm not going to allow you to burden me down with issues that happen to be yours that I'm trying to help you with, but you don't want to help yourself. So I can't continue to allow you to zap my energy of all that I have to help you, and you not want to help yourself. I think that is what's going on in friendships and relationships right now. People don't, they know that they have these issues. They know that they have problems within themselves that need to be dealt with, but rather than deal with it, they want to just go around saying they're damaged. So you rather go around telling people you're damaged to have people looking at you like, oh my God, what happened? Why are you so damaged? Rather than just get to the root of the problem and fix it so that you won't be this damaged person that's walking around that's scarred because of a bad relationship, because you've been cheated on, you've been mistreated. There's a lot of people that has been abused mentally, physically, that is afraid to come out of the shell that they're in. They will meet new people, and those new people have to deal with the aftermath of what happened in their past relationship. You know, and I've dealt with that. I've dealt with friendships that I've had with men to where they are so damaged from the relationships they've had before that I feel like, okay, am I getting what's going on here? Why are you acting like I'm the one that hurt you? I'm the one that put you through this shit when I'm not. I'm new. I'm new to all of this. I'm new to your life. I'm new to this friendship with you. But why are you so gung ho about making me pay for what someone else did to you? And that's what a lot of people do that are damaged. They make you pay for what the next person, the last person that they were with did to them. And I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. And for some reason, I know that since I'm so talkative, I meet a lot of people. I meet people going through divorce, people that are divorced, and people that really would like to be divorced but won't make that extra step, or take that extra step to get themselves out of a bad situation. But I'm kind of wondering if I want to keep dealing with situations like that. Okay, do I want to keep allowing people to lean on me with that much stress and that much pressure about what's going on in their lives? I'm not going to continue to allow people to bring it to me. I'm not equipped for it. I'm not God. I'm one person, one woman. Yes, usually I can talk to you and I can get to the root of your problem and I can help you find a solution, and I have. And people have thanked me and told me that they had therapists that couldn't even get them to where they needed to be, get them where I've gotten them, because unlike the therapist, I'm not going to lay you down and make you think that there's something wrong with you, make you think that you're crazy or something. I'm going to sit you down and I'm going to talk to you and I'm going to try to make you understand you need to go back to where the root of the problem started. You have to break the surface. You have to get in there and really find out what happened. I'm not going to candy coat anything. You're not paying me $500, $250 an hour just to lay on the sofa and listen to you vent. No, you're not paying me anything. I'm doing it for free. Okay. And I'm going to help you. No matter how it might hurt you to have to relive whatever trauma that is, you're going to have to do it. You're going to have to do it, and you're going to have to be open about it. It's okay to cry. And the thing I tell men these days, a lot of men don't want to cry. They hold it in. I mean, they will fight it. They will hold in those tears like never before. And they will fight it because it's unmanly, they feel, to cry. But it's not. It's okay. It is okay to vent. It's okay to let it all out because that's the start of your healing process, to cry and get it all out. And once you're all cried out, then let's get to the bottom of it. Okay, how do we change this? That's all we have to do. You have to allow yourself to face your fears. That's what it is. Your fears. You have to face your fears. You have to stand up and say, okay, I'm going to deal with this. No matter how it hurts, I'm going to deal with this. I'm going to deal with the fact that my husband and my wife ran off with all my money, took my children, ran off with someone else, my best friend, whomever. Deal with it. Get angry during the conversation if you want to, but deal with it. Let it all out, because if you hold that shit in, you're not going to be any good for yourself. You're not going to be good for anyone else. You will never be in a good relationship. You will never have a good friend because you're going to alienate yourself from everybody. And when you do come around them, you're going to be so bitter and so hostile that you're going to make this person that's actually there to help you feel some type of way. Because the first thing you're going to be like, what did I do? How the hell are you coming to me like this? And you didn't go to the people that hurt you that way. And trust me, I know what I'm talking about because I've experienced that, where I've had to step back and tell people, whoa, wait a minute now. You're not going to talk to me like this. I'm not the one that hurt you. Okay? You got all of that energy, you should have given that back to the person that hurt you. Don't bring it to the person that's trying to help you. And that's what I find myself doing a lot. And finally, after I say that and I get this person to get to the root of the problem, then they're okay. They feel relieved. They're not bitter the way they're not bitter the way they were before. So I think for all of us out there that have friends that are going through a lot, or even strangers, because I've helped strangers as well. But when you have people out there that's looking to you, toward you for help, give it to them, but don't candy coat it. A lot of people are like, oh, well, if you go in and be too harsh about it, then they're going to clam up and they're going to do this, they're going to do that. They're not going to be able to speak to you. Yes, they will. If you go in it and you treat them like they're this little child that's easily broken, you're not going to get anywhere. These are grown ups, okay? grown-ups. As a grown-up, we have to learn it. We have to face our fears. We have to stand up and fight that shit, whatever it is, right there, head to head, face to face. What is it that I'm feeling? Why am I feeling this way? Who brought me to this situation to where I'm so angry? Once you can deal with that and get to the root of the problem, everything will work itself out. I feel good knowing that people will contact me and say, "You really helped me. I'm a better person now. I understand where I was going wrong. I'm not holding on to that bitterness, that anger, that hatred. I'm not afraid anymore to face whatever fear that they had to face, whatever demon that they had within themselves from their past." And it really does feel good to know that I was able to help people with that. And the fact that I'm the type of person to where I did a segment on this before where I told people since the age of what 13, 14 years old, I've been able to see things. Some people say psychic. I just say I see things. I don't put a label on it. And for me, being able to do that, being able to see a person's past, their present, and their future, I can help you better. Okay? I can help you. And I do. I help anyone and everyone that comes to me for help. I'm there. I don't turn anyone, I really don't turn anyone around that needs my help. I give it all that I got. So I'm going to help you no matter what. As long as you're open and honest with me and you're ready to face whatever fear you have, that demon that you have, then I'm ready to be there with you side by side, helping you get through it. Because again, we have got to change the way people label themselves. Stop labeling yourself as damaged goods. You're not damaged. You've been hurt, true enough, but you're not damaged. Okay? You just, I think you just, I'll put it like you just need a little bit more love, a little bit more patience in your life. But it's not damaged. You're not damaged. And I find myself helping a lot of people. Again, a lot of men. You will be surprised at how many men I've had to help. And I'm okay with it. Because if I can make you a better man, so when you meet someone else, when you meet another woman, that you won't come at her with all that bitterness, all that anger and mistrust and doubt. You would be open and honest with her. You'll be able to speak to her about everything that you have dealt with and let her know, but I've fixed myself. I'm not going to sit here and say, I fixed you. I helped you. You helped yourself. I just helped you go about it. I'm not going to say, oh, I fixed this person. No, we dealt with this together. You fixed yourself. You got to the root of the problem and you were able to fix yourself. You fixed yourself with my help, but you did it. You did it yourself. So it feels good to get the thank yous, people telling me how much they appreciate it because I appreciate helping. So I did this segment because I have been dealing with a lot of friends that are male and female that considers themselves really damaged. And it's because of cheating, it's because of abuse, um, upbringing, abuse with their upbringing, their family, abusive parents, or whatever the case may be, abusive relationships. I've helped a lot of people deal with these situations, and I've always done it, and I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue to help these people so that they can get out of calling themselves damaged. Because the way I feel, God created all of us. And if you're calling yourself damaged, then you're saying He didn't create you the right way, that you're damaged. He didn't send anything here or anyone here that's damaged. This is what we've caused ourselves getting in situations, certain situations that we probably shouldn't have gotten ourselves in. But you have to learn from your mistakes. You have to learn from your mistakes. So therefore, We weren't sitting here like that. We made ourselves like that. So if we made ourselves like that, we can easily fix ourselves. Because you weren't sitting here that way. You just ended up that way. So therefore, there's always room for improvement. Always room to do a do over, get this right, and start fresh. So all I'm saying is, the next time someone tells you that they're damaged goods, tell them no, you're not damaged. You're not. You're just dealing with some issues. You just have a few issues that need to be worked out, a few kinks that need to be worked out is the way I would put it. But you're not damaged goods. I just don't like putting that title on anyone saying they're damaged goods, because in that case, everybody out here is damaged goods, because everyone has a skeleton in their closet. I guess that's to say, whether you were abused or you were mistreated, or something happened to you, whether in your childhood or as a teenager or as an adult or whatever, it's there. And sometimes it just haunts people. They're haunted by their past. And instead of running from it, because you'll never get away from it, it's like trying to run from your shadow. Your shadow is always going to be there with you because it's your shadow. So you cannot run from your past, because your past is there. It's there to stay. It's in your head. So no matter where you run, guess what? It's going to be right there. You could pick up and move 4,000 miles away from wherever you're at, 3,000 miles away, whatever. It's still going to be there with you because it's in your head. So that's why I say, just take care of it head on, fix it, stop running, because you're never going to get away. Get to the core of the problem and work it out. Okay. Okay, that's what I really wanted to do this segment on, about people putting that label on themselves, because that's a terrible label to put on yourself or anyone else. Okay. So I hope that this segment helps someone out there, because I'm here to tell you, you're not damaged. You're not. You just have something within yourself you need to work out. You need to stop being afraid to work it out and fight it head on. Find the root of the problem and get the kinks out, but you're not damaged goods. Okay? So until next time, I would like to thank all of you for tuning in to Life as It Is with me, Dora Middleton. It has been such a pleasure reading your emails and telling me how much you like my segments. I appreciate all of you, and I have people listening from around the world, and I thank you guys. I thank you for all your kindness, all of your good, encouraging words, and I thank you for liking my segments, and there's more to come. So just keep tuning in, and as always, if there's a certain thing that you would like for me to talk about, leave it in the email, post it, and I will read it. I read every day, and I will do a segment on that, because a lot of my segments I have gotten because people wanted to know my opinions on this, that, and other, and asked me if I could do a segment on a certain topic. And no topic is off limits to me. I will talk about anything. That's how open I am. So, again, feel free to reach out to me. But until next time, I would like to thank you for tuning in to Life as It Is with me, Dora Middleton. Take care.